Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Even a yard here at 3rd down to keep this opening drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crosses the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And they'll start off with a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the ball is hauled in. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
To throw, it's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Right. Tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down in the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move on that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Point after, not right through. Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. With the catch, it's Williams. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Testing the right side here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Jacobs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And there brings a certain toughness, too, to catch it back.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Gilbert. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the wide out. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? At midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Let's see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Irish. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure. You have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. And he's going to float this one to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And he'll get there. Touchdown, South Carolina. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
I thought the defense had a shot here to stop this two-point try, but the quarterback was a magician. Great job of pitching that to the back to be able to use his speed to get to the corner for the two-point try.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
A bunch of DBs on the field now trying to defend against the deep pass. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Notre Dame, 14.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Under pressure, hit as he throws. That one sails incomplete, going too far.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And now another deep ball here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
35, Notre Dame, 14.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. It's a quarterback keeper. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk of play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Here's the point after attempt. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
21.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Play action here on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And this time it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
42, Notre Dame, 21.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's caught downfield. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Carolina 42, Notre Dame 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
The tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Fighting Irish. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. What can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over first and
10. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 22. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? To the air, it's Sellers. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage. And I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he'll set up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And they'll get him down that time. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Looking to pass here. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21. QB decides to keep it here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Yeah, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal after that loss. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up or take over an established contender? And now you'll choose where to start your journey. Here, you'll choose to create a coach of your own or use an existing one. By creating a custom coach, you will be able to fully customize your coach's backstory, starting skills, and look, while existing coaches will come with an established set of skills and team bonuses to begin your journey with. Either option will allow you to earn coach points that can be used to unlock unique skills for both on and off-field actions. Congratulations, it's time to sign your first coaching contract. Make sure to pay...